So I wanted to talk about this. I don't know if I want to talk about it extensively or quickly, which is the problem for me. Because, so Justin and I last month, Justin sent this to me. And it's literally, it's a group on Facebook that's an ant colony where we all pretend to be, a group where we all pretend to be ants in an ant colony.
Dude, so good!
And it's exactly how it sounds, dude. There's a Facebook group. When Justin and I joined it, there were 800,000 people when he sent it to me. Right now, there are almost 2 million people in this Facebook group. And have you heard of this, Nick? No, you.
Oh, it's so good.
So
it's
literally,
so bad, but so good. It's like it's definitely that fine line we were talking about earlier.
So people can share photos, people can share videos, GIFs, whatever, onto that group on Facebook. And literally, what it is people pretend to be ants, and in the comments, so basically whatever you share onto that Facebook post, it's gonna be like you're picking up food to bring to the queen, you're helping fend off other insects,
it'll be
you're
like
protecting colonies,
a bunch of like almost a picture that you find from Google Images or whatever, and you go, it's like a bunch of ants like eating a sandwich, and then they'll post it to the group and go, hey guys, I just found a sandwich. And then the comments are flooded with people pretending to be ants to help them.
The funniest thing I think about the group is the language, because so like two of the most popular things that you can do in the ant colony is you can comment lift or you can comment bite. But it's not spelled, or it's spelled the same way, but there's spaces in between the letters, and it's all capitals. So literally, dude, someone posts a picture of like a piece of strawberry on the ground. There's a bunch of ants around it, and literally everyone's like lift, 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 and like and then they'll have
tens of thousands of comments of just people saying lift, and it's so fucking funny. Just because it's like everyone is like invested in just pretending to be ants, like, and they'll be like, oh, humans trying to step on me, and it will show like a shoe coming into like step on ants, and everyone's like bite, bite, bite. So they're pretending to be hundreds and thousands of ants.
Dude, it's the most preposterous thing, dude, and it's so fucking funny because it's so outlandish that I'm literally part of a Facebook group that I pretend to be an ant, and I posted on there, and I invited my buddy Rob, and he commented on it because I said like bite or lift or obey or something like that, and he just put cringe underneath in the same language, and I was like, dude, come on. And then he tried flooding the fucking chat with a bunch of ant eaters, like just pictures of ant eaters on every single post, and it was an ant eater poking through a hole, and its long nose was there, and it said, hey, y'all got any ants? And it was just that meme on every single post, and I'm like, you're such a fucking douchebag.
Dude,
but
so
he never
funny.
got any likes or something. Like, people are dedicated to becoming an ant in this ant colony. So like I said, almost at 2 million. It was 1.83 by when I checked this morning. So I was just fucking cracking up, dude. And it's something, I don't know. Nick, would you want to be part of an ant colony? Do you want me to invite you on Facebook after this?
I think I'm cool.
Hey, we got a lot of time in quarantine time.
Yo, I'm just saying, like, no, listen, I'm not knocking nobody's thing. Like, to be honest, I just downloaded Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and I'm still playing the remake over and over again. So, like, and I'm doing content. So, like, I'm still, like, to be honest, as much time as we have at home, I really am having a hard time, like, scheduling out my time to do everything that I actually want to do. So, like, it seems like adding Ant to the long list of things, seems like a lot.
We'll see you in a couple weeks. We'll see you once 8 and 9 are beaten.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny.
Also, Brennan, I don't know if you've seen the other groups. They have other groups where it's like everyone in this group pretends to be working in the same office.
Yeah, and they're like all chatty Cathys and shit like that, and they're all talking shit about each other like it's a simulation.
Like complaining about like the water bubbler not being refilled and like bitching about the boss and stuff like that. It's
basically like Animal Crossing and shit, you know what I mean? It's just people living like fake lives, you know what I mean, and just doing fun stuff. I get it, dude.
It's just Sims for Facebook comments or it's so funny.
And I think that's what got people.
It's communal. That's a big part of it.
Yes.
Sims is just you, like, right? Sims isn't co-op, right?
I
Or is it now?
I don't think so.
No, my wife has Sims 4, and I don't think she can go online.
Animal Crossing,
that's what I'm saying.
Sims,
I don't believe so.
The social component is definitely a big part of it, I think.
And it's so funny because what was I going to say? Oh, I looked online this morning because I wanted to just see, and they said that they had such a flood of people trying to share onto this ant colony thing that they have to limit. So Monday through Friday, they monitor everything being sent from the weekend. So you can only share in that group from the weekend, and then they have moderators, and they're literally having people apply to be a moderator in there. So they have applications for monitors or
2020, dog.
Administrators.
2020.
They have literally applications to become an administrator on this Facebook page, and they're saying, hey, if you want to be an administrator, it's a hard task. You have to work on the weekends, and it's just like so overwhelmingly. I don't know if it's funny or obnoxious, but either way,
right,
I'm still enjoying it.
How do you
Serious
monetize
question.
that?
Serious question.
Merch.
Do y'all like the movie Ants?
All right, I prefer a Bug's
Yes,
Life over
I was
Ants
gonna say
all day.
A Bug's Life over Ants any day.
Okay.
Any day.
Why?
Dude.
What were you gonna say, Nick?
Oh, I mean, I definitely agree. I'm just saying, like, you know, if y'all are trying to be ants, I figure I'm gonna be really into this movie.
It's so funny because the only way I remember Ants is it being a knockoff of Bug's Life. And
Yes.
I don't know if that's how it came out, but I think just reflecting back into like my memories that's all I can remember from Ants. I don't even know the plot.
I don't either. To be honest, I was so young, I don't even remember the plot of A Bug's Life. Like, it's been a long
Dude, Bug's Life
fucking
is
time.
dope.
Yeah,
They
dude.
both came out.
I'm a mute.
Yeah, I think Ants came out first, dog. I know you said no phones, but I'm like super curious. I think Ants came out first.
No way, dude. If Ants came out first, I would be so pissed.
2 after.
Ants came out 1 month before Bug's Life.
No way, dude!
No
Just to
way!
make sure y'all got your
Imagine
bug
2 animated bug films coming out in such a session, and one not even being in the conversation, like compared to a Bug's Life.
Nick, you know why we don't use phones in the podcast? Because 90% of the time we're wrong, and we don't want to be wrong.
There's no fact checking. We can be as wrong as we want.
We're the least informative podcast, dude.